So now when we go into this entire appointment scheduling, we can see that there's confirmed appointment as well as the Medicare health risk assessment has been completed. We can click here to actually view the responses of the health risk assessment. And now we are ready for the annual wellness visit, which will be completed on this day at this time. When we actually want to go ahead and call the patient, we can also pull up the Medicare annual wellness form straight from this page. Here you can see the form that a clinician is to complete while doing the Medicare annual wellness visit. So now that I've showcased the steps before and during the appointment, I'd actually like to showcase what happens after the appointment with a completed annual wellness visit. We can pull up a new member here called June and actually look at their annual wellness visit. Now we can see on the right side that the status is completed for the annual wellness visit form, as well as the member satisfaction survey. Let's open up the annual wellness visit. Here we have a filled out form with all of the required fields that have been completed properly. Now, at the end of this, we have some summaries that are generated by Sheila to actually make a clinician's life easier. Sheila actually generates the overall summary, the summaries for care plans and the care gaps, as well as any referral information. Also, after we've completed the annual wellness visit, the member is given a satisfaction survey which is administered by Sheila. We can see that this member has completed it and they responded to the questions in a positive manner. Now, let's actually go to a more exciting part, which is the RAF scoring. So this is the RAF scoring module that we've created. Now we can look at the patient ID at the top and actually see how the RAF score is calculated for them. Now we have the ICD-10 codes on the left side, as well as how they impact the V24 and V28 RAF scoring. Now, with the model recommended by CMS, we've computed the RAF score. Also, let's go ahead and add another condition and see how that affects the RAF scoring. So this is a basis of how our RAF scoring module works. Now, I've come back to CurePlus to touch on the last thing that we offer in this end-to-end workflow, which is the summary and reports on the member population. So at the top, we have a chart that describes the status of all of our members, whether they've completed the AWV, they were a no-show, opted out, and etc. Then we're going into the pre-AWV engagement, which is utilizing Sheila or self-reporting the health risk assessment. After that, we have the AWV population summary, which shows the active members and the ones who have opted out. This is just a small snapshot of the type of analytics and reports that we can provide surrounding the AWV protocol.